This is Rob. I'm going to spend a few minutes on this video showing you guys how to clone a repository to your desktop and then how to add the xhtml template to it that I had given you guys earlier. Let's start by opening up GitHub Desktop. We have gone through this in class, but just as a refresher, this will tell you if you have current repositories that are linked up to your desktop into GitHub, what branches you're in, whether you've fetched or pulled anything recently, and so on and so forth. If you have the repository that you're using for class already showing up here and you know where it is on your computer, then you're good to go and you can skip ahead a little bit in the video. If not, then go ahead and follow along and I'll show you how to clone it to your computer again. In this case, these are some repositories that I have that are from some other projects that I was working on. So what I want to do is go to the GitHub Desktop File menu and go to Clone Repository. This is going to search GitHub for repositories that I have available to me, and I'm going to see a bunch in here because I've been teaching the class for a while. Yours is probably going to look a little bit different. The one I'm looking for is called Rob Class, and it's in this organization here. Don't worry about this too much. If you are just kind of looking at it in another semester, yours might look a little bit different. But the point is, I search in here for the repository that I want, I click on the version of it that I want, and then I can choose where I want this to be. In this case, I'm going to make sure that it's being saved on my desktop, which this file path shows me that it is, and I'll just go ahead and press clone here. Once it clones, it'll just take a quick second. It'll show up over here in my list of repositories that I can see. When I click on that there, I'll see my menu again just like before. I don't have any changes because I haven't done anything with this repository since I cloned it just now. I can see my history, things that I've done here, getting ready to do this little tutorial. And then I can go to the repository menu up here and look at it in Finder or in Atom. I'm going to go ahead and look at it in Finder real quick. And what we'll see here is that in the Finder window, this is on my desktop in the folder called Rob Class, and I have my folders in here that I would have dealt with in class a couple of days ago. This is the xhtml template that I'm making available to people, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how to unzip it and move it into that folder. Pretty straightforward to unzip it. Double click on it and you will get the HTML version of this. Some of your Macs may have done this already when you downloaded it. On the PC, this is a little bit less common, but if you're on a PC, you will want to make sure that this is unzipped before you move it into here. You can get into a zipped file on your PC, but it will do weird things. I'm going to drop this just into the folder that has my repository in it. And now I see that I have my xhtml template in here. I can just go ahead and move this folder to the trash, or move that file to the trash rather, that xhtml template file to the trash. And then I'll go back in here to GitHub Desktop and notice that I have this new file sitting in here. I'll go ahead and say added xhtml template to GitHub. I'll hit the commit button and then push it back up to GitHub. And now when that's all done with, I am synced up with GitHub. I haven't made any local changes. I'm completely up to date. And so what I'm going to do is pause here, and then I'll show you guys how to get into that file, move some things around, and kind of talk through what that file is in the next video.